Oh, I've been excited for this one. We break out the Heritage 2.0 jerseys. They come up with a win over Jersey. Oh boy, let's talk about it right now on this Heritage 2.0 edition of Teal Town After Dark. Oh yeah, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Yes, let's not get a copyright strike after that, but because I'm sorry. The if you're going with the heritage jerseys, you got to go with the classic graphics from Fox Sportsnet. Good evening, everyone. It is October 30th, 2025. The San Jose Sharks are victorious for the first time this season at home, 5-2 over the New Jersey Devils. There's a little history to that score wearing these jerseys. We'll talk about that a little bit. But for now, we welcome you to Teal Town After Dark. This is your live interactive post-game show. If you want to be part of the show, chat with us and fellow hockey fans all over the world and in Sharks territory on the YouTube page or the YouTube application. You can always follow us on AOL keyword Tealtown USA, AOL Instant Messenger, Google, Yahoo, Blogger, LiveJournal, Friendster, MySpace, and of course Napster. And for more Sharks contact, head to www.tealtownusa.com. Okay, maybe not, but you know where to find us. What on earth?
Hello,
I thought
everybody.
I thought I was festive for Halloween already, but no, Tyler's taking it to the next level. Okay, explain yourself first.
Shout out to a lovely content creator known as Jaden Animations. This is a onesie of a bird that she has. It's a conure, and yeah, I have it.
It's kind of teal, I think.
it.
Well,
It's a blue bird.
it's a blue bird. Well, if you could go teal, it would have been perfect. In other words, Tyler's a big Blue Jays fan. If you couldn't tell, so all right.
Not sure about that one, Chief.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Sharks are victorious tonight. Yes, AJ. Yes, thank you. Do I have to use my Prodigy login for these apps?
Hopefully,
Yes.
hope you remember those passwords.
Oh man. Yeah. No. Throwing it back to it. I mean, and just looking through some of the chat so far, how effing awesome the kids look and play in those vintage sweaters. I love it. Than the circle fin. Way better.
Hey,
Yes.
real quick, read that name real quick.
One Big Bird 91.
Yeah, there is.
Freebird all the way, indeed. The south to west 8506. This is the best they've looked all year. Excellent play on both ends. Can't agree more, right? And right, and Big Bird saying again, wow, a full game. Yeah, and I think that's the biggest thing, Tyler, is yes, those victories were great early on, but to have a nice lead, get out to a nice lead, and thoroughly take down, like Randy said at the end of the broadcast, one of the best teams in the league.
Yeah. The New Jersey Devils had come out to an absolutely blistering start. Nobody thought that of anybody coming out of the Metro. It wasn't going to be anybody but Carolina at the top. And yet here's been New Jersey that's not only been, yeah, they have a few games in hand, but I'm sorry, you look at that record, they're not up there by accident.
No, 8-2, and they were on an 8-game heater until they got ran over, I should say, by the Colorado Avalanche. The Sharks, coming off of a tough loss, 4-3 to the LA Kings, where they came back from a 3-0 deficit. So you could definitely see, Tyler, a lot more momentum building with their play. I mean, it just seemed like that whole. I mean, yeah, you could take away like Steve Rector is saying here, when it's all said and done, finishing October with 8 points and probably should have been 10 or 12, i.e. Anaheim and Vegas.
Yeah.
You look at what they've played. They played fairly well. There were maybe like a couple of games where they were just dominated but they've hung in there.
Yeah, there's only really been two games that I've watched them and I've been like, nah, not really gonna be able to pull this back. One, we pretty much knew was going to be against Carolina. They're going to probably be the bane of the Sharks' existence this season with a very strong defensive core, and we're all offense, so that doesn't go well. And the other one was, oddly enough, I feel we were kind of in, but not super close in, was the Utah game.
Yeah.
I didn't feel that bad, even though it seems on the score sheet that it wasn't great. But the Pittsburgh game really was a one kind of and a half goal differential before the empty netter. So yeah, I don't feel we were too far off that game. But yeah, Sharks came out fantastic today, and through grit and determination, they were able to pull it off.
Absolutely. And tip of the cap to them for that Brisbane Life 9709, keeping with the theme. Do you have an AOL promo disc so I can log it? Those don't exist anymore now. Dang it. So
Do you even have a disk drive anymore?
Oh, I do. And Teal Curtain coming in hot with this one. Ditch the stealth. I think you meant Callie Finn and keep these. Don't think I already messaged Sharks Brass and be like, okay, if the Blues can wear their 90s diagonal Mighty Duck ripoffs for a game or two, surely we can do at least one of them. And you're literally looking at all three iterations of this. This is the prototype with the little zipper, the zipper neck line, what they wore from 98 to 07 and what they wore tonight. So nice to see, and it was nice to see even better to get this thing going early. I mean, my goodness.
Right out of the gate.
William Eklund takes advantage of a botched play at the blue line, goes in and scores to make it 1-0. I mean, I think he's on a mission to try to convince Team Sweden he's a guy that you can use for the Olympic squad.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how many players for Team Sweden are going to be ahead of him. He's proven time and time again that on a team that does not have the best assets around him, he can still produce points. Imagine what he can do if you've got players like, maybe not at his prime anymore, but, imagine if Eklund was with a prime Nicholas Backstrom.
Right.
But just like, yeah, William Nylander would be fantastic to go with him, and just imagine the points that are going to come off of that.
And the two-way play that Eklund provides, you can stick him in any situation, anywhere on this team. So, for Sweden, that's kind of a one where you kind of go like, okay, he can be that Celebrini guy, and not to compare Celebrini with Eklund per se, but he can play that 200-foot game and do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So, Barthy's Battalion, thank you very much for the super chat, the $2 Canadian super chat. Jaden Animations mentioned on here is amazing. LOL.
You know it.
Oh boy. Yes, that's.
I may not have a tostada, but I do still have 2 tortoiseshell cats.
Sharkaholic 12, by the way, great stuff. If it's the same Sharkaholic 12 on Instagram, appreciate you and your creativeness is awesome. $5 super chat, just got back from work just in time to watch the remainder. Sweet 5-2 win at the home base. Yes. And of course, AJ. I love you. The stealth jerseys weren't why the Sharks sucked. It was EK65.
I approve this message.
Oh,
Certified Eklund hater.
oh yeah. Eklund hater.
Oh, sorry, not
Carlson hater.
Carlson.
What?
I saw
come
EK
on.
and went, Eklund. I don't know why. Brain doesn't have a lot of wires anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. So Eklund made it 1-0, and then about midway through the period, Kurashev with a nice feed for Wenberg. I thought at first Wenberg was going to try to feed Eklund in front, but
Mm-hmm.
Kurashev was in the slot all alone, and he bangs it home to make it 2-0. And Kurashev, he's been coming on lately for this squad.
I think that was probably the biggest thing in the first period, and we'll see it with other goals as well, is just one of the things that's been plaguing the team on offense is we've been making some really weird passes. Like, I'm not sure what the plans were. The passes tonight, they all made sense. Maybe not always the crispest. Like, our third goal was, it struggled to get through the defense, but it got through.
Yeah.
So it's just the passes made sense. They were crisp. They were, there was a plan for what to happen with them, and it led to goals.
Yeah. And Kurashev also assisted on the Eklund goal, so back-to-back 2-point nights for Kurashev. He now has 5 in his last 3 games for the Sharks so far this season, and good on him. Maybe he's getting scratched will make you hungry a little bit, and the Sharks just kept getting hungrier and hungrier, and they kept chomping them away. Ferraro gets a shot on goal, but it gets deflected, like a kick save by former Shark Timo Meyer. Then apparently goes off of Wenberg, and in Wenberg's third to give it a 3-0 lead in a period. Let's be honest, Tyler, one that dominated by the Sharks.
Yeah. I mean, the first 2 periods were like first absolute domination. What the shots come out to be by the end of the first?
I think it was 15-9, if I'm not mistaken.
15-9, and I'm sorry, the 9 shots that the Devils got, I didn't feel really that threatened by, and the Sharks just kept pouring on good opportunity after good opportunity. And then even the second, despite it being early on, the Devils were definitely leading that second period. The Sharks took it by the horns. Second half, absolutely dominated.
Yeah.
I mean, at one point it was like 10-2 in shots in the second and
period?
then it ends 13-13.
Yeah, and I think it got to the point where it was like 13-3. I think I saw online somewhere. Not to jump ahead there, but Dawson Mercer gets a power play goal after Orlov takes an elbowing call late in the period. That made it 3-1. But then, as you said, the second period comes in. New Jersey's pressing hard like crazy, but the Sharks were resilient. And this is where I think a lot of teams and a lot of fans and a lot of media members in the hockey world are going to get scared when the Sharks get good, because they had a period where they got strong goaltending from Alex Nedeljkovic. Kudos to him. He had a great night on there. And then the offense picked it up. Will Smith gets another beautiful feed from Macklin Celebrini off the draw. His 4th of the season with about, I think, 3:10 left in the period, Tyler. And you could tell that was a backbreaker for New Jersey.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. All the wind came out of their sails. I don't think that this was the best defensive game by the New Jersey Devils, but it just felt like their foot speed just completely dropped off a cliff after that. Yeah, they weren't giving us a lot of like opportunities that we got in the first, but I felt that the Sharks' mobility and rotation was working very well, and it was able to just, I don't want to say out-muscle, because there was certainly times that the Sharks got out-muscled. Looking at you, Dickinson, that got wrecked by Timo Meyer in the corner.
Orlov was throwing hits left and right
That's
tonight.
true.
One was a little sus, and he got a penalty for
That
it.
was absolutely a penalty. I'm actually a little shocked we got away with 2.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be careful with that, especially how Palat stayed down for a moment. But, I mean, to be physical, to play soundly defense, let's be honest here. I mean, Nedeljkovic with 29 saves on 31 shots, 2 goals allowed. I mean, all in all, definitely an all-around effort for them tonight, indeed. To finish off the scoring, or for the Sharks, I should say, Tyler Toffoli would deflect a shot from Orlov, along with the secondary assist going to Tim Liljegren late in the period. So again, for the second straight home game, not only are fans going home with tacos, they're getting a slice of pizza from Bebo's down the street. I'm just putting it out there, folks. You love to see it, like,
You
and they're
know,
keeping you hungry right now.
I
Or
do
keep,
miss the old promotion of four in the net pizza you get.
I am right with you, my friend. Granted, and I know AJ's watching, Bebo's, which is right, is like kitty corner to the Shark Tank. Mwah, chef's kiss. That's a great spot to go there. Hashtag no free ads though. But to fully kind of similar to the Wenberg goal, just kind of getting. It's where I swear I've heard this name before. Net front presence. You know, but it just timely for it to happen and get some bodies in front of the net to make a living hell for Jake Allen on this night.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, how many times, you know, set aside the rest of any issues with, Orlov or Klingberg's plays, how many times have we been taking shots from, our point shooters and there's just nobody in front to block sights or get a tip, anything? It was nice to see at least some of that change. Maybe not as enough for what I want, but it was an improvement and I was happy to see it.
Yeah. So that made it 5-1. New Jersey would come back with another power play goal. Dawson Mercer would tip in a Dougie Hamilton shot to make it 5-2. That would be it. The Sharks would hang in there big time. Double A Sports, SJSU student at the game tonight with my cousin, his girlfriend, their first ever game. Great win. Where was this performance during the last 6 games? Glad to say SJ Sharks have 2 new fans. And that's the best part about it, too, Tyler. I mean, it's just when you have an exciting team, and yes, of course, winning does help things.
Yeah.
But to have an exciting team, have a good game going on, like these last 2 home games have been, you love to see it. And it definitely makes you want to go back for more.
Oh, certainly. And, I don't think we're going to have any sad young Sharks fans holding up a sign saying this is my first NHL game with, a 7-2 blowout or whatever it was when that picture was taken.
I think that was 10-1 eventually. But, oh, God, he felt for the kid
It was
at
so
night.
bad. It's so rough. Hey, do we have to call CPS? Because who would willingly take their child to a Sharks game during that season?
Hey. Well, I'm sure the tickets were cheap at that day. So just putting it out there. Let's get to some of the comments I've started in the chat. Hank Vesuvius, Mook looked good. Orlov looked great. Yeah, I thought it wasn't too bad for both of them. I mean, Mook definitely is get that injury prone label in, so we'll see how it goes. But nothing overly obvious tonight. Juan Timer, this is what you want to see. Scrappy team that can hang in there. And I completely agree. I thought they played well in all 3 aspects tonight.
And when there was a goal scored against them, the biggest thing is that it ended there.
Yeah.
They fought back.
There will be 2 things I will mention up, though. And that's you give up 2 power play goals again. Granted, it is a top 5 power play. Granted, you're one of the bottom teams in the PK. But also, the Sharks did get outshot 8-0 in the third period. So a third straight, or not third straight, but a third period this season where the Sharks don't put up a shot on goal. That's a little concerning, but they hung in there to get the W.
Yeah, they were a little toothless in the third. I don't know how much of that is they just went into, hey, just play defense. And how much of that is that they were struggling to produce more offense. I don't know. That is a question for coaching. But I'm also just not going to say it's not like New Jersey looked fantastic in the third either. Like they got 9 shots, but let's be honest, if they were playing stronger, they should have gotten more. If you're playing a team
Yeah.
that's got 0 shots against you in that period.
Com- Completely agree. Your thoughts on this one from Evil Ducks 3710. Orlov, Mook, Lily, Dickey are the best 4D on the team.
Yeah, I actually completely agree.
Which leads me to this question now because Sam Dickinson has played his 9th game.
Mm-hmm.
The decision now comes, are you going to keep him up or are you going to send him back to London? I don't know. And what that means though is a move will have to be made by the Sharks if that's going to happen. Now,
I can't see them getting rid of Dickinson. I mean, I think pound for pound, even as a rookie, he's probably our second best defenseman.
yeah.
I mean, I still have issues with Orlov's play overall as a defenseman. I would say if we're just talking pure defensive, Liljegren's probably our best defenseman. Maybe Mook. It's kind of hard to say. He's not played a lot this season so far. But Dickinson, a few mistakes here or there, but fairly consistent play.
Right.
Orlov can be hit or miss because he produces great offense. Not going to deny that, but
Right.
sometimes makes some pretty boneheaded plays on defense. If you want consistency on this blue line, you can't get rid of Dickinson.
Right. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Whenever that happens, I mean, you do have a number of defensemen up now. Don't forget Iorio as well. So we'll see. People enjoying the background. The cats are active at Tyler's place, says Sharkaholic 12. Hey, we bring entertainment to everywhere. We'll talk about the post game. You get to enjoy cats as well. Big Bird, is that really what Sheldon Keefe said? New Jersey head coach Sheldon Keefe, we failed to respond once again, and you get what you deserve. Interesting.
That is a spicy comment, and I'm going to be honest. If he did say that right now, that's a little premature.
And you're
I'm not going to lie. If you're a top team in the NHL, you probably want to beat the Sharks, but considering their record, I think that's a little early to say.
Right. Is it Nicole V or Nico Lev 2028? I picked a good night to attend a game. First off, thank you for watching as you're heading home. This was a good night, and my goodness, they played very well all throughout. Birch reminding us, of course, those 10-1 blowouts to Vancouver and Pittsburgh gave us Celebrini. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Hey, how's everybody enjoying Celebrini's sophomore slump?
He's on a 6-game point streak right now. I just, I almost want to take a look at the stats. Where is he at in scoring leaders right now? And I don't know if this is going to update.
I don't think he passed anybody. I think he's probably still hovering around. Wasn't he like tied for second at one point?
I think he was like the second or third, but no, he's. I mean, there have been a number of guys that have kind of jumped up. Eichel's at 19, Scheifele at 18, and then it's a tie for third between Schmaltz from Utah, McKinnon, Malkin, Pasternak. Then Celebrini is tied for 7th with like the guys of Suzuki, Kaprizov, Larkin. Nice company to be in, but top 10 score.
One point off of a tie for third. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You take that.
Yeah, not too shabby, my friend. So you gotta love to see that. We got some comments from the locker room now. From Nedeljkovic, we were disciplined, detailed, and the guys were blocking shots. We need to stay with this and keep trending in the right direction. We didn't allow those bad bounces tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
The irony of him saying bad bounces. Ned, stick taps to you, dude. You had a heck of a nice game tonight, especially in the second.
Yeah. No, there was some great positional saves that he made today. I don't really have anything to say about the goals that went in against him. I mean, the first one was an absolutely gorgeous shot tip. Um, yeah, I mean, I wish he got a better result, but honestly, I don't know how much better you could have expected.
Yeah. Looks like on the breakaway that Ryan Reeves had in the second period, looks like he got banged up. Um, so we'll see. I did notice that when we gifted out that when Tara Sloan was interviewing the assistant coach, that Reeves was limping noticeably. So we'll see how that happens. I don't know.
That would not be great because despite our skepticism from before the season started, he's actually been a fantastic asset for the team.
He's been fantastic on and off the ice. When they say character guy, I mean that's probably one of the guys right up there. So, um, so we'll
Um,
see.
and I do see that you are hopeless. Mentioning that the stats aren't updated. I also don't know if other stats might have been updated. I've not been following
Yeah,
whose stats in the NHL has been updated today, so I'm just gonna take it at face value. Of he's tied. He's 1 point off of third.
yeah. AJ, thanks, of course, for the quotes and comments. Pashelka saying lower body injury for Reeves will be reevaluated tomorrow. You hope he was okay. He did have a weird landing after that breakaway, so we'll see. Edulame, Sharks victory on my birthday, kind of, but that's not the victory I need. Blue Jays in 6, yes, of course.
Birds.
We should shout out, and hopefully he's asleep now. Although granted, he's going to celebrate when he sees the score. Ian Reed, happy birthday, or good angry Canadian robot. He's what? Let's see. Well, he's about 4 months away from. Oh, where's crap? There's a video.
Oh no.
He's 4 months away from
I'm coming.
coming to San Jose, and he's very excited for that, as you if you couldn't tell. So we'll see on that. Where did all my other quotes come from? Here we go. If we keep playing like we did tonight, we're gonna win more. Nedeljkovic, yeah, gotta love the momentum that the guys have now. I mean, within a week now, they've had 2 wins on the road, 1 at home. So you get 3 wins to finish the month of October. Nice.
Yeah. And then, I mean, I don't think we've really mentioned it. Our first regulation win.
Yes. Our first regulation win. Our first regulation win at home since I think it was like against Boston. I think Jules said.
Yeah,
In the
it's
past.
like 200 and something days. I don't remember the number that she said.
Yeah, it's been a while. So let's see. Ned on here doesn't matter how. Let's try this again. English, Eric. Doesn't matter how many games you sit. You're always ready to go. That's when practice is huge. When games come, you're ready. I saw a comment in the chat as well that maybe Askey shouldn't have gotten 3 games in a row, but I kind of wonder maybe it was a message sending to Nedeljkovic to maybe get on this game a little bit more.
I also wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing, like a 3-game stretch for Nedeljkovic, and they're just trying to see what works.
Yeah. I mean, granted, that'd be interesting if you were to go. They do have a back-to-back this weekend.
Okay, so yeah, probably not a 3-game stretch there, but
right.
I wouldn't be surprised if, because again, when we were just bouncing, 1 game was Ned, 1 game was Askarov. Things still weren't working, so maybe they're like, okay, we just give them a couple of back-to-back, see if they can get into a rhythm. So we'll have to see what the plan is.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if you go back to Nedeljkovic on Saturday and then let Askarov go Sunday against Detroit or
our next game is against
Colorado.
Colorado. Yeah, I'd probably play Ned, play the hot hand. We're against Detroit after that, and as much as their record doesn't show it,
Yeah.
a lot of people don't have Detroit as strong a team, so I think that'd probably be the game for Askarov.
Yeah. It should be a good one. Nicole V 2028. KMBR will now probably want to talk Sharks. F them. No, they won't. No, they won't. You're kidding me, right? We have week 9 of the NFL, and Steph Curry is playing basketball. Like Steph Curry dribbled the basketball. Coming up, live coverage on KNBR, the sports leader. I mean, no. That's why you come to us instead. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that notification bell. That'll let you know when we do go on the air. Yes, shameless plug to subscribe. Okay. Anyways, like a Tiger saying, stats wise, Dickinson isn't a top 4 defender currently, but
I don't know what stats to expect out of him, to be honest. I'm not really impressed by any of the stats that our defensemen have, if I'm honest.
yeah.
But we also know he's been critically underutilized, even in the games that he has played, like half the minutes of any other defenseman.
As I just were to go look at another page on NHL.com, you bring up the game. Dag nabbit. By the way, the Kings and Wings are going into overtime. Apparently LA has scored twice in the last 40 seconds.
That's a rough one.
Detroit. Well, we'll see you Sunday. Don't be too upset. All right.
Or just be completely demotivated. I'm all for that.
Yeah. So Sam Dickinson with the lowest ice time total on the team for the defense, I should say, at 14:23, followed by Shakira Mukamadulin making his return tonight, 16:24. Everybody else played over 20 minutes, so obviously the vets are getting the call on the blue line.
Yeah, and I want to see what Dickinson can do. I actually really liked him and Mook Badulin today. I thought they were producing multiple opportunities, and they were very strong on the defense. Like I mentioned earlier, get a bit stronger on the body, both of you. But I don't think that line is ever going to be an issue. And I just want to see them get more opportunity, especially playing on with Celebrini and Smith more and getting some offensive opportunity. I want to see what Dickinson can do as a quarterback.
I would love to see that. I mean, Klingberg has definitely been getting the chance, and I get it. He has been an offensive-minded defenseman, or can be a power play quarterback for that. And maybe if Dickinson does stay, maybe that eventually grows and develops into him the same way that like Will Smith did. And let's be honest, Dickinson and Misa are getting that Will Smith treatment. Misa was a scratch tonight. Skinner gets back into the game. We'll see with Gaudette on IR. So we'll see how that goes. But as for Dickinson, Warsawski was asked if he's willing to share good news about Dickinson, keeping him on the roster. Quote, "No, not yet," he said with a smile. So, note to self, Ryan Warsawski is a terrible poker player with a terrible poker face, apparently, or totally bluffing us either way. So we'll see how that goes. But I mean, until he plays his 10th game, he can be with the Sharks.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I do want to acknowledge apparently a little bit of fire that I've started in the chat.
Great.
Talking about how there's not really any defensemen that I was impressed with their points so far. I know that they've been talking about like plus minus in points per game for Orlov. My counter is going to be he needs to stop taking penalties because they keep getting scored on when he's in the box. That's not a minus for him.
Yeah.
Because that happened at least once today.
Yeah. No. Jimmy Chomps Teal, and we'll do our best to forward this because we know the Sharks do watch. Sharks Pro Shop online orders are super slow. LOL, been a month and still no update. I know they've been busy with their orders and the replenishment's been tough. And I think even for Fanatics, for that matter, getting out the special edition jerseys have been very tough, and I don't think they were prepared for the response, honestly, because those Avalanche Nordique jerseys are going as fast as the Canada Four Nations jerseys are. So
There's a lot of jerseys that they released that I think a lot of people want. First of all, Mammoth. You're
Yep.
going to get
Yeah.
a ton of Mammoth jerseys. You got Sharks 35 anniversary. You got the Nordiques. You've got jerseys coming from the Whalers. You've got multiple new jerseys across other teams, new third jerseys. Like, there's a lot of things that they add at the same time on top of standard jerseys that they
Yeah.
just took over.
Yeah.
There's a
No,
lot.
I will say this again. You know, if you can only allow them to wear a special jersey a handful of times, Sharks do it. That way, you still have your Cali Fin, you still have a throwback. You calm down everybody who's upset about the all teal. Granted, that looks pretty sharp to me, but I mean that it's all about the teal. Damn it! Come on,
Keep it real.
that's right. Keep it real, teal. What was it? Good night, everyone. No. Yeah. So
Ooh, Kings are on the power play with 2:02 left in OT.
yes, but are they wearing those fug thirds?
I
I'm just
hope
saying.
not.
I love the crown on the. I don't know why we turned into aesthetics live. By the way, Chris, if you're out there, we love you, but I hope you're okay. But I don't know what they were thinking. I get that they were trying to do it's almost like a reverse retro of their original jerseys. I mean, the crown on the front, beautiful. Get that, but it just needs a little bit more. So
Yeah, and I'm sorry. I've never liked any of those chromed helmets that they've released. I still think they're awful in Vegas. I mean, it's very fitting that Vegas would go for it, but I
Of
think
course.
they look awful. I know that there's a couple of teams that did it. What was it, last year or the year before? And it just, they never work.
yeah. Yeah, no. So that looks like that is it for quotes right now. Sharks win 5-2. So as I mentioned, 5-2 was the final score. It's interesting because when the Sharks actually debuted this jersey on January 31st, 1998 against the Colorado Avalanche, they won 5-2. So, I don't know. So,
Well, and do we want to talk about, since we started with the alumni animation, the alumni that were actually present?
yeah, that was nice. I mean, it was nice to have them play as well. I mean, Brendan Dillon, Timo Meyer, and oh god, and Stefan Nason. That was interesting to have them out on the ice playing again. That's just oh, you meant the ones that were here. Oh,
Yeah, I meant the ones that were,
I was
celebrating
waiting
at the
for you
beginning of the game.
but Jeff Friesen.
I'm like, if you want to celebrate the guys that aren't on our team anymore, that's all you.
Jeff Friesen, Mark Smith, and Kyle McLaren.
Love Kyle McLaren.
Oh,
One of my favorite players from my childhood.
those butt checks. I remember he just smashed a Columbus Blue Jacket player, and then he smashed the Blues player during the playoffs in 04, and rocked that yellow visor too, which was really sweet.
Oh yeah,
Smitty,
person to pick out on the Sharks lineup.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, McLaren, I loved.
I never realized how bloody tall that man was.
Oh yeah, that guy that guy is a tall drink of water, dude. Holy crap, that guy just. I mean,
He was like a head taller than the other two.
I mean, I wonder if Drew Remenda had a little bit of PTSD, and if you know what I'm talking about, if you don't know what I'm talking about,
Looks
check
like somebody's talking about it.
like YouTube, Drew Remenda, Kyle McLaren. You'll see why. Would be great. Jeff Friesen was absolutely one of my favorite Sharks of all time, and when he talked to Tara Sloan on the broadcast, it gives me a nice warm heart. He's like, I'm glad I got to win a Stanley Cup, but I would have loved to have my whole career in San Jose. Freeze was one of those great guys on and off the ice. Still looks great for being out of the league for a while. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
And then of course Mark Smith. And I think I saw uh, on the socials that you could get the Mark Smith hairstyle on the concourse tonight, which I was like, dang it, why didn't anybody tell me about that? That would have been awesome.
I don't think I could.
I would have had to explain myself at work the next tomorrow, but oh, but I mean those little touches, you gotta love it,
I could have gotten a Drew Remenda haircut on the concourse.
Yeah, Birch 7F91, McLaren checking Remenda was hilarious as well on Shark Bite. Yeah, oh my gosh, that was the best. You know what that means though is we can't do that to Drew anymore. That just means we need to have Brody Brazil against Vincent Desharnais. Or no. I'm sorry. Brody Brazil versus Ryan Reeves.
Why not volunteer yourself?
I would love to.
Let's get that ball rolling.
I would love to take that for the team. So okay. So chat just at Jay Becker on Twitter. Tell them have Puck Guy 14 take body checks from Ryan Reeves for YouTube content. Come on. Yes. Oh, and AJ's right. Brazil versus Dickinson for control of number 6. Yes.
I think Dickinson's going to lose out on seniority on that one.
That's the only way he'll get it. It's on the seniority. Looks like Fiala won it in overtime for LA. Damn it. So.
Nah, I like the Detroit Red Wings getting taken down a peg. I don't think they're going to stay that high in this season, but I don't want to see, all the Red Wings fans talking about, oh, the rebuild's over. It's like, are you sure about that?
Right. One timer saying you might just evaporate Puck Guy. Well, what better way to go out? I mean, let's be honest here. It would be the best way to go out. But it would be a blast. The Sharks.
We'll just do one of those edits where it's like you'll get hit and we'll just freeze frame it and then do as you're just like flying off into space.
No. Yeah. Right. I thought you were gonna say you're gonna put it like Sarah McLachlan. I will remember you.
In the arms
there you go.
of the angel.
Oh, where's the sad puppy faces now? All right. The Sharks at 3-6-2 are tied with the St. Louis Blues in points at 8. For those trying to who are trying to hope out, have hope for it, just 5 points out of a playoff spot, which is currently held by the Oilers at 13. Mm-hmm. I know. It's 11 games. It's still early, but 3-6-2 to finish the month of October. Not too bad, but just think if you had those 2 victories against Vegas and not LA, Anaheim. Oh man, they'd be in the thick of it. So,
AJ, he also would be saying, "I don't feel so good."
AJ saying Puck Guy would disintegrate like Thanos snapping his finger. You're not wrong, bud, but it'll be a blast to go out that way,
Mr.
right?
Becker, I don't feel so good.
Right. Oh man. All right. Well, on that note, I think are you sweating in that thing? My goodness.
No, I'm not. I'm actually laughing at the Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide reference.
Well, we got Rocks and Jaws. Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide had a great night in that. Nice to see him bounce back. Wow. Okay.
I was chuckling at that one.
Max the engineer. What is it? We are here for lottery this year, especially after a trade deadline sale. That would be interesting. I kind of hope. Not.
Should we bring up the
No,
the
no.
NHL lottery website?
Nope. We
We're not
won
doing that again.
No, we haven't. We haven't gone into a nightmare scenario. Of that. So
Yeah, but what are our chances now? They've gone down.
fine. All right. You really? I know we were teasing about talking about Tankathon during the month, but currently the Sharks have the second best odds in the draft lottery. So I'm just saying, and so we'll just leave it at that. Price and Ellis are on this team for a reason. They will be okay. Yes. Some great 90s some great references to the 90s team on the show. Oh, we got some more chat comments from the locker rooms. Perfect. Dawson Mercer from the Devils. They're a fast team. We know that they're young and they produce a lot of offense. They've been showing that this year they can score a lot, and that's something you got to limit.
Yeah. Nailed it. I mean,
right?
For better or for worse, what's going to carry this team this season is going to be our offense.
Yeah. No kidding. Dan Moore, 1678. The dream scenario this year for me is finishing about 25th and winning the second pick in the lottery. Oh man, you do that, and Veerhoff is ready to go. Holy cow! Watch out. The rebuild might get finished early. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really care where we end up. Like if we're higher for some reason and just like are in like the 15s or something like that I would not be surprised if we trade a lot to go up for a defenseman.
We'll see. I mean that might be something. That's actually a good point.
I would. Hey, I'm if I'm sitting there as Greer, I'm like, all right, do we really need that many more assets that aren't defense? Sell the farm. I don't really care how many people we draft this year. I just want a good defenseman.
Gotcha. Red Wings won. The LA goal was overturned on goaltender interference. Oh.
Ooh, spicy.
Nice.
Now I want to see this.
Yeah. After the show, hang on. One Celebrini goal away from another sleepover. Yes. Great point, AJ. Great point. They were a Celebrini goal away from a sleepover. Dang it. Wings won in a shootout, by the way.
Well, I think Kat would invite them over anyways.
I would think so. So with that, we got a back-to-back this weekend. Sharks against the Colorado Avalanche. I don't know what
yeah,
there.
I saw that too and was like, okay.
AJ speechless is very rare. That's all
we are 48 minutes in, by the way. We probably do need to wrap this up.
We should get out of here. So let's wrap this bad boy up in case you missed anything. And you want to watch this again, check us out on tealtownusa.com or wherever you get your podcasts. The audio version will be up shortly as soon as I finish making the graphics for it. And always available at tealtownusa.com. And if you can do us a favor, there's 102 of you watching. Give us a like. Where are we at? 27 likes. Come on, let's get to 40. Let's get to 40. That'd be great to have here. It really does help us out in the YouTube algorithm. Please, it will help us out immensely. Leave a comment down below if you are watching us on the replay. So, thank you very much for watching. Tyler, your final word on this evening. He is a bird of a few words, my friends. We'll be back with you Saturday. 1 p.m. is the start time for Sharks and Avalanche. And then Saturday at 5 will be Sharks and Red Wings. That'll be a Picnologist takeover once again. And so be on the lookout for that. So for Ty, or wait, it should be Ty. I am Buckeye. And until next time, keep it real, keep it teal, keep it real teal. Have a great night, everyone. We will see you following Sharks and Avalanche on Saturday afternoon. If they win that one, I think we could start getting more excited. Good night, everyone.